Okay.
For my family involvement project, I chose to interview the lady that I babysit for. Her name is Linda, and she has two small children that are 3 years old in a local daycare center. The first question is, what opportunities have you encountered at your children's school that you thought allowed you to participate and stay involved?
Um, well, there's so many. They really are very open about involvement. They encourage you to come early and stay late. They encourage you to spend time in the classroom with the children. You can have lunch in the classroom with the children if you'd like to do that. They also have some programs, formal programs, where they do plays and things like that they'd like you to come. And they do some campus improvement beautification projects. They encourage you to come to that too.
That's awesome. Do you think they offer enough opportunities for you to participate in activities at the school? If not, what could they do to allow you to participate more?
They do encourage a lot to participate. There's a lot of communication and just the general attitude of friendliness and the open door policy that keeps you feeling very at home and very welcome and very much a part of it.
That's awesome. Do you feel that the childcare program your children are in fits all of yours and your children's needs? And how do they allow the children to learn to the fullest extent?
Well, for my needs, it definitely fits. They have very long hours, and even though I have my children there 8 hours a day, but they're open for 11 and a half hours a day. So depending on the demands of my job or other personal demands, it definitely meets my needs in terms of the hours. And it meets their needs in terms of education, socialization. They're learning a ton. They have great coping skills. They've learned how to be nice to each other, be nice to other people. And I see what they're learning from whether they're singing songs or doing their alphabet or their numbers. So I feel like all of our needs are well met.
How do you think this program plays a part in your child's life? And is it a positive or negative impact?
It's a very positive impact, and it's very important. I can't imagine what it would be like if my children were not in school. They learn so much from their teachers and the environment and other children. They just know how to behave and they know how to treat other people, and they're very comfortable. They're not shy. They're not suspicious of people. I think they've been socialized well, and they enjoy it. They have a good time with their friends. They talk about their friends. Mm-hmm. No, it's all right.
Okay. Do you feel that the school keeps you updated and communicates with you as much as they should regarding your children? And if so, how do they make it a point to communicate to the fullest with you?
Well, they have formal communication in terms of a newsletter that they email, and they also, in the book where you sign your child in and out, they have a weekly flyer that tells you what's going on. They produce a calendar, and then they have the calendar blown up on the wall. So you have it at home, but they also have it for you to check it on a daily or weekly basis. And then they also phone if there's anything important. Like they called the other day to tell me my daughter bumped her head. Or with potty training, they might call me and tell me that like my son had a really good day potty training, things like that. So it's the whole gamut.
Yeah. Do you feel comfortable participating in activities that involve you in your children's school? And what do they do that makes you feel comfortable and or uncomfortable?
They don't do anything to make me uncomfortable. It's very much the opposite at their school. They're very warm and they're very sweet. They're very unpretentious. They're always warm and welcoming and gracious. They always say nice things about my children, and they make me feel like I'm a part of it. So they do everything they can to make it positive. Yeah.
Are there any factors that keep you from being involved as much as you would like to be at your children's school?
Yes, but it's just my job and the demands on my time that's when I have to get everything done, is that Monday through Friday when they're in school. So I know that I could do more if I want to. They have a bulletin board, a family bulletin board that they encourage you. If you want to be the featured family, you can go in with your kids and put together a bulletin board of your family, and it's a different family every week. They invite you and encourage you, but you don't have to do it. So I haven't done it because it would just be another demand on my time, but I think that's neat. They have things like that where they encourage you and they invite you, but you don't feel compelled. So if you don't have the time to do it, you don't feel bad.
That's a great idea. Are these factors mostly because of the school's level of involvement or personal reasons in the home?
Oh, it's me. It's definitely my work schedule. That's sadly a big time demand for me.
Does being comfortable or uncomfortable in your children's childcare program encourage you or keep you from being as involved as you would like?
Well, it encourages me to be more involved, and I want to be more involved. And it's certainly nice to know that whatever I want to do or I have the time to do is fine with them. And at the same time, it's nice that I don't feel guilty that I don't have a lot of time.
And lastly, do you feel that you interact and stay in communication with your children's school as much as you would like to? If so, how is the best method of communication between you and the school?
Well, the best for me is I have the director's cell phone number, and if I feel any immediacy, I text her and she texts me right back, whether it's specifically about one of my children or whether it's about the calendar or what are they having for lunch today or how's he doing? He hurt his foot yesterday, anything like that. But they do a newsletter and they do the flyers and the calendar and posters on the wall. I mean, they overdo it. But to me, that having somebody's cell phone number is the best. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.